Hi everyone, welcome back to The Great Awakening. This is episode 20. So today the topic will be, we have been in a simulation since birth. So let's get right into it. So first of all, I want to talk about, after your awakening, how things change so suddenly that it's almost shocking. You start to see everything for what it is. You start to realize that, this simulation is all just code. It's all been pre-planned. Everything has been just like a video game. It's been pre-programmed. So let me get into what I want to talk about here. Is that I've been seeing a ton of angel numbers, and that's another sign that you are in a simulation, because everything is about numbers in this universe. So if you're seeing a lot of angel numbers, then most likely you're either about to go through a spiritual awakening, or you already have been through one. And each of those angel numbers have a different meaning, and I will be doing a video on that sometime soon. But what I've been noticing myself is, now that I'm awake, I'm starting to see a lot of crazy things happening. Like, let me tell you a little story. So I got off work. I went to get my son to take him to school, and took him to Sonic because I wanted to get him a little snack. And as soon as we pull in, there's a semi truck literally blocking the road. So it caused chaos there. I was trying to turn in, and everybody else was trying to go around, and it was just a mess. So then we get in there, we get in the stall, and we order his food, and we're waiting. And at the same time, I look over and I see a cop, and there's a big truck, like a tow truck, and the only way I could get out because of that semi would have been right there. And just go figure, they're blocking the road with the cop sitting right there because some rocks had fell out on the street. So already I'm feeling strange about this day. I'm like, this is weird. So then I take him to school, and there's literally nobody there. There was one car, and I'm sitting there, we couldn't even get in the building. And this is like never happened before, right? Nobody even answered. Finally, somebody showed up and opened the door. But it's just weird, crazy stuff happening. And then I leave my son there, and everything was fine. Get in the car, trying to pull out of the road, and it's kind of dangerous. So I'm making a left, and here's a semi coming really fast. And I thought I was clear on the right. There was no one there. And literally all of a sudden a car, I pull out. As soon as I pull out, there's a car right there. I don't know where it came from. It just materialized, just out of the blue. So it's just strange. Some weird, strange things are happening here. And another thing, if you ever go anywhere out in the country, on a road, anywhere out in the country, and you come to a three-way stop, you will most likely meet someone there at the exact same time. I want you guys to pay attention to that. Go to a three-way stop or a four-way stop, anywhere, even out 20 miles out in the country. I promise you, you'll meet someone at the exact same time. These are all synchronicities. There's all pre-programmed events. And you'll start to notice it after you awaken, because the simulation, you're going to realize after you awaken that we are in a simulation. And all of this is just programming. It's code. And I'm not scared by it. I see it for what it is. Even this morning I said, you can't fool me, because I'm already onto this. I know all of these things are happening because they're either trying to delay you, or they're trying to throw you off, to make you think that this is a real world. But it's just all programming. It's all been put there to make you believe that, oh, this is just happening, but it's not. It's really programming. But that's really what I want to talk about today, is that, we've been in a simulation ever since we were born, and we didn't know it, because just now are people really starting to wake up and to see the true nature of reality, and realizing that there's more to what's going on here. But the people who are asleep, they won't understand because they're lost. They're so embedded into this system, this matrix, that they will never accept it, you know? Like the people that go to work every day and they're just like acting like, oh, this is just great and wonderful, and this is why I'm here. It's not why you're here. We're all just slaves to whatever we're doing. You know, whatever work we do, you're just a slave to it. And like I've talked about so many times with AI and automation and all this stuff, your job won't be around much longer. I mean, things are already getting bad. I just heard, we already know about Amazon, 30,000 jobs. UPS was laying off. A lot of big name companies are laying off right now. I can't think of all of them, but there was a huge list of layoffs. So I'm telling you, you know, the powers to be, the people that control and manipulate this world, they really just want control. That's all it is, you know. That's why by 2030, I've talked about the fact that things are only going to get worse when they start implanting chips into babies' brains, and they're going to try to implement the chip, which is the mark of the beast, by the way, into your palm. So I pray that you awaken and see the truth before that, because what's going to happen is we will have to die a martyr for Jesus Christ. We're going to have to die. I'm not taking the mark of the beast, and I hope and pray you don't either, because that's where we're headed. We're in the end of days right now. All of this simulation is leading up to what the Bible tells us about. You know, even though we're in a simulation, everything is true. The Bible's true, everything that we've learned. But what people are lost about is that they're trapped in the scam of religion. Religion is not what we're supposed to be doing. We're all here. We're all energy, vibrations, and frequency having a human experience. Everything, our body, everything is a simulation. It's all through consciousness. And our thoughts and feelings and emotions, and words, they shape our reality. So, you know, I don't even go to church anymore, and I'm telling you right now, it's not even necessary. What's necessary is having a relationship with God and actually accepting Jesus Christ as your Savior. And when you do so, and you awaken to the true nature of reality, and you accept that we are in a simulation, you will become Christ conscious, and you are one with Christ. So we are one with God, the universe, and the quantum field, where all things are possible. All your manifestations can come true, but you have to believe. You know, there's so many things in this world that are trying to pull us astray, because the devil is real and he wants to take you down. He wants to destroy you. But you have to have faith, and remember, everything is about faith and believing, and you have to believe. You know, what I'm telling you is the truth. You know, you have to realize that we are here for other purposes, not just to be a slave. You know, I know my purpose, and I want to travel the world helping people, you know, bringing peace and love to the world, you know, helping people awaken, helping people come to know Jesus Christ as their Savior. I have a lot of great things I want to do with my life. You know, that's why I do my Christian music, my spiritual music. You know, I've got 72 songs out right now that are streaming all over the world. I mean, that's my mission, you know, is to reach people through my music, through my words. You know, one day I plan to write ebooks and books on these topics. You know, I have this channel here, The Great Awakening, to help reach people. So you have to search your own soul and find your own purpose, but we all have a purpose. But I'm telling you, it's not to be here and work some factory job being a slave. So I hope you guys understand me. But as far as the simulation, we've been in a simulation ever since we were born, because all of what we experience is just consciousness. That's all it is. So I hope you guys understand what I have to teach today. And God bless you all. And thank you so much for watching.